Hey guys, I'm Jasmarie, and today we'll be making honey garlic glazed salmon bites with Brussels sprouts. I have a fillet of salmon, which I am going to slice vertically, and then I'm going to slice them horizontally and cut them into bite-sized pieces. This fillet of salmon started off with the skin on. Next, I'm going to insert a clip to give you detailed instructions on how to remove the skin from salmon.
The skin's still on there. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take our knife and draw a little bit of a handle on the back of the fish. Pretty much just coming in at about a 45-degree angle. I don't wanna waste a lot of meat. I just wanna make sure that I can get a little bit of a grip on there. Now what I can do is I can take my knife and turn it and make a couple cuts the other way. 1, 2, 3. And you can see I'm already down to the skin. Once I'm there, I've got this nice little handle I've created. With some of the bigger fish, you might want to just kind of poke a hole into the skin a little bit so that you can get your finger in there. Just pretty much just have a little bit more leverage. That's about it. Once our knife is underneath and kind of on the table at about a 15 to 20 degree angle, we're gonna take our skin and we're not gonna pull up, we're not gonna zip it out because then we'll crush the meat. All we're gonna do is just take it and go back and forth gently, trying to keep the knife pretty still.
Okay, I have cut up all of my salmon in bite-sized pieces. Now let's make a rub. I'm going to start off with a tablespoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of paprika, a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, a half teaspoon of Cuban-style citrusy garlic seasoning from Trader Joe's, a sprinkle of parsley for color, a half teaspoon of Weber's garlic parmesan seasoning, a half teaspoon of Lawry's seasoning salt, a half teaspoon of crawfish, shrimp, and crab oil. And now it's time to give everything a good mix. Make sure everything is well incorporated. Lastly, to the seasoning rub, I added a 4th teaspoon of regular salt. Now you just take that seasoning rub and you add it to those beautiful pieces of salmon bites. I added about 3 to 4 tablespoons of it, and then I just mix everything up until every piece of fish has seasoning on it. After there is seasoning on every piece of fish, you take about a half a cup of olive oil, put it at the bottom of the pan, and put your salmon bites in the olive oil on medium heat, and you cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side or until it's nice and golden brown. When they are golden brown on both sides, you're going to take them and put them on a paper towel to drain the oil. Now while the salmon bites are continuing to cook, I am going to take my Brussels sprouts and just slice them in half. Also, to go in the Brussels sprouts, I am taking 1 small onion that I am going to slice up and add them into the Brussels sprouts. Now I am about to use this bell pepper before it goes bad. Don't waste food, you guys. I'm going to take it and I'm going to slice it up, and it is also going to go into the Brussels sprouts. Now the only seasoning that I'm going to add in the Brussels sprouts is the Weber's garlic parmesan seasoning. And I'm going to give it a really good sprinkle because I want it nice and seasoned. I did add about 1/4 cup of water as well. And after 10 minutes of cooking, let's add a tablespoon of minced garlic. The kitchen is smelling so good, you guys. For the honey garlic butter glaze, I am going to add 4 tablespoons of regular unsalted butter. On a medium heat, when the butter starts melting, let's add 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. About 1/4 cup of honey. And let's give this glaze a good mix. Now this step is optional. I like a little kick, so I'm going to add a little crushed red pepper. Now it's time to take those delicious salmon bites and add them into the glaze. You're going to keep the salmon bites in the glaze for about 5 to 6 minutes, just until they warm back up and they get nice, gooey, and sticky. That was an easy and quick meal. Now it is time to serve it up. I also made a small pot of rice. So I just took the rice and I'm going to add the salmon bites to it and just add a little bit of sauce to go on top of it. And that is it, and that is all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys will recreate this meal. Leave a message in the comments and tell me how did you like it. Until next time, I'm Jasmarie. Thank you for watching. Signing off.